Hello everyone, SisterDanger here. It is Friday on the Breakfast Club, and wow, JJTalkz has really given us an interesting topic this week. Before we get started, I just want to apologize for how crazy everything's been, at least in my world, on my schedule, and it's going to continue to be that way. I actually won't be able to do video next week or the week after, I think. We're going to have somebody parachute in for me. One of the things that is taking up my time, I'm going to show you, I'll introduce you guys, but she might growl at you a little bit because she really doesn't like to, can you hear her? Doesn't like to be woke up during the day. Watch this. She's so grumpy in the morning because she's nocturnal. Anyway, that is my new baby sugar glider, and so I've been spending a lot of time. It was definitely hectic getting all of her cage and everything, and now I've been spending time bonding with her. So, getting back to the question at hand, is there a moral implication in necrophilia? So, without any of the other add-ons that JJ was talking about, the short answer for me is no, there isn't. Morality is an idea of right and wrongness that comes down to, at its core, the way that we determine right and wrongness is usually based on what harm is that action doing to another person. And since a corpse is dead, and it does not exhibit anything that we would constitute as life, no harm is being done, and so there's just no moral implication of wrongness. Now, JJ brought up a bunch of other sort of, I guess, peripheral factors that could play into it. So, yes, we can, as people, apply certain we can make laws around how to deal with corpses, and based on those laws, then we can violate those, property laws being one of them, indecency laws being another of them, and even going back in history, there was all kinds of laws based on superstition. And so violating those laws by way of doing things with a corpse, sometimes necrophilia, it could be even grave robbing or in some other way trafficking bodies. So that is a violation of laws that we've made, though, and I don't think has a moral implication with regards to necrophilia. The other thing that she brought up that was interesting was with regards to the selling of body parts, and that topic I find particularly something of a separate topic, and also a very interesting topic, as a matter of fact. So it's true that in America it is not legal for us to sell body parts. We can harvest organs or parts from people through donor programs if they have previously signed up for those prior to their death, and we have proof of that. That is one way that it's legal for that to happen, but other than that, it's a pretty hard and fast line, actually, in this country about what we can do with human body parts. And the reason for this is because there is a reticence on the part of law to begin to place some kind of a monetary value on human life. That's the reason that the question of should people be allowed to sell their own kidney pretty much is met with a resounding no anytime it comes up. And I find this to be a little bit interesting because, if your body is yours, shouldn't you be able to do with it whatever you want to do with it? Or is it not yours? And also, with regards to that, we already do make estimations on what the value of a human life is. Insurance companies are in the business of doing that. They look at how dangerously you live your life. Are you a smoker? Do you exercise? Are you overweight? How old are you? All of these things. And then they determine roughly how much your life is worth, and therefore, how much your insurance will cost, and et cetera, et cetera. So we already do this thing, but we prevent the individual citizen from doing it for themselves. That pretty much summarizes my take on it. The whole necrophilia question is pretty straightforward for me. So, no, I don't find there to be any moral implications. Are there distasteful implications? Perhaps so. But anyway, there it is. Thank you, JJ, for this topic. And I won't be here to see you guys next week, but I hope that everybody has a fantastic weekend. I am off to the Goblin Market this evening for the rest of the weekend, and I will see you all on the flip side. Have a good one, everybody.